Hi, hello everybody. I wanted to test these walkie-talkies from, I don't know, from National Geographic. I don't think that's the brand, that's just what's printed on them. I'm looking for something like maybe for when you're working out in the garden or your property and you need to keep in contact or something, or your kids playing around in the street and you want to give them a form of communication. Anyway, you can figure out a purpose for these. Now it says they can go up to 6 kilometers. That is about 3.7 miles. So let's put it to the test and see if that is really true. Let's unpack it, see what's inside, and then let's go to the field test. Okay, so this is the box, and you got some information here on the front about the range, how they look, of course. On the back side, you got some more information, and well, not that much. Okay, let's open it up. Other way around. Comes with a book, and there you have the two walkie-talkies. Now, it doesn't come with batteries, so that you have to add yourself. To do the batteries, you actually have to remove the clip that just slides here on the back, and then you have a little bit of a pin, and then you can just put that and open it up. Then you can, with another sort of like a clip, you can open this compartment, and then you see you have room for 3 AAA batteries. And that is exactly what I will be putting in. And so let's just put those in for a second. You have to put them in the right way, of course. All right, put the lid back on. All right, so the batteries are in, and you can just turn on the power. It'll give a beep, and then you got your information on there. Now it says, you can, when you use the middle button, you can go through the menu, you can select the channel and the sub-channel, and you can do all the volume things. I mean, they're very intuitive. And then you have the speak button here, press, and then you can speak, of course, and let go. Very straightforward. All right, so that is it for the walkie-talkies. Let's go out into the field. We'll try it in an urban environment, Amsterdam, and we'll try it in a more outdoorish environment, being Sweden. All right, let's go. Okay, so we are in Amsterdam, and we are at the Dutch Indies monument that is outside the center, and Boaz, the camera guy, is going to ride with the other one towards the center. And we're gonna test the range of this walkie-talkie national.
Hello, Wim, do you copy? Yeah, so very bad quality. Okay, so it takes a little time, but I think it's then working. We're gonna try again. Can you say pineapple? Okay, so he does understand. Okay, so right now we're on Museum Square. You can see the Rijksmuseum over there and the Van Gogh Museum over there. And we're going to test if it still works. We're now 1.6 kilometers or almost a mile out. Hello Wim, do you still hear me? And now we are at 480 meters from the starting point, and we're gonna try it again. I think now it is the clearest, like the max of the clear. 1, 2, 3. Wim, can you say Mini Cooper?
Hey Boaz, Yeah, I can say Mini Cooper. Can you say birthday cake? Over.
Okay, so we can have a conversation right now. 1, 2, 3, birthday cake.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. This is okay. I don't know how far you are, but this is pretty good. All right, over.
Yeah, so like 400. I think you shouldn't go more than 500 meters apart. That is like too much.
Okay, so we are now in Sweden, where we have a little bit of some small hills and stuff, and we're going to see how far they are going to reach now. In Amsterdam we had about 450 meters. Okay, Boaz, you can go. Can you reach me?
Yeah, I can still reach you.
Okay, let's see how far we can get.
Okay, so I am now like 850 meters out, and we're gonna try if it still works.
Set it on the signal, and I can barely understand what you're saying. So I think this is maybe the limit. Over.
Yeah, I'm gonna try like 100 meters further and see if it's still working there. Otherwise, this is really the limit, like 800 meters.
Okay, 800 meters. I reach you. Over. I'm gonna try 100 meters further and
Okay, 800 meters, I reach you. Over.
Okay, so right now I'm 1,000 meters out. And as you heard, the background noise is only getting worse. So I'm gonna bicycle to like over there, the little bridge, and see if it's still working there. Yeah, so I'm like 1,020 meters out, and it's like unbearable. I couldn't understand anything he said. Hello, Wim, 1, 2, 3. Can you spell the word cupcake for me, please? Cupcake.
Hello, Boaz. I hear you, and then you fell apart. So I didn't understand what you were asking. Over.
Okay, so it was a little bit better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Can you spell the word cupcake, please?
No idea what you just said, Boaz. Over.
Okay, so I can understand him, but he doesn't understand me. Hallo, een keertje nog. Can you spell the word cupcake?
What is up? I don't bring up. Over.
Wim, I didn't understand the last message. I think 800 meters, 900 meters is the max in a forest with a little bit of hills. If you can understand this message.
Yeah, Boaz, I understood your message. You said 800, 900 meters is the best reach here in the forest. I think.
Yeah, so you can't understand everything. Oh, I don't know what it is. I think he did that. So yeah, I think 800, 900 meters is the max in a forest.
In conclusion, I put some information in the video on distances and how they perform. So if you want to see a little bit more detail, then check the video. If you skip to the end, we tried them. They get nowhere near the promised 6 kilometers, at least not in an urban environment or in an outdoor environment. Maybe on an open lake. And if you're fishing and your friend is on the other side of the lake in a boat, maybe you'll get to the 6 kilometers. I don't know, but let's say in reality you only get to about 1/6 of that distance. So anywhere up to 500 meters, you're definitely good. You got a really good signal. You see us do the 1, 2, 3 and then speak. We discovered that it takes a while for the signal to actually get to the other side or something. So you press the button, you count to 3, and then you start speaking, and then the whole message gets across. So if you press and you start speaking right away, the first few words, they just get lost, and that goes for when you let go of it as well. So you count to 3 and then you let go when you've done speaking. That way the transmission goes better, at least at distance, right? So when you're standing next door, that really don't matter much. So anywhere between 500 meters and 1,000, you start falling apart with the signal, depending on, I don't know, the topography, maybe the interference with other things, but really none of them, or at least they didn't perform in either surroundings. And over 1,000, you lose the signal one way or the other. It gets crappy and distorted, and sometimes you have a little bit of clear message, and then it breaks up again. So I would say anywhere up to 500 to 800 meters is the max for these walkie-talkies. Now, maybe somebody will go like, yeah, but maybe your batteries weren't that good. I bought these Duracell batteries, AAA. They are brand new, or they were brand new when I put them in, and actually these are high quality batteries, better than most. So I couldn't have gotten better batteries, I think. You can put rechargeables in there. I don't know if that will add to the signal strength, but so that's what I used. And so all in all, are they good? Yeah, they work. But I would say if you're looking for some serious walkie-talkies for, more than just for the kids and in your own backyard and stuff like that, I think they're not really that good for that. They're just little playthings for kids. And don't take the 6 kilometers literally, because you're not going to get anywhere near that in real practical use, unless you live on a lake or maybe somewhere in the Altiplanos and you have like thousands of miles of flat surface area with perfect weather conditions. Maybe then you'll get to the 6 kilometers or 3.7 something miles. But anyway, this is my conclusion. I hope it helped, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.